Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Chess. This is episode 20 of Chess and we're going to be playing another rapid game here today. Well, maybe two if the first one doesn't last very long. But we're going to play another game. Last time out we played a game that I drew. I got the draw. Okay, we're going to start with our trusty e4. And, oh, okay, looks like we've got a Caro-Kann against us. So, I guess we start with that. The hillbilly attack. Unexpected. Okay, I'm just going to back it up. So I have an active bishop, and that's about it. That's about it. Okay, it's an odd start, but it is what it is. Now, okay, the knight comes out. Let us bring our own knight out. So that is still an option, but that is an well, that's not an option now, obviously. So I've taken that away. Okay, kick, maybe grab. No, okay. So I don't mind if I kind of bait my opponent into that. Nope. Okay, now I can kind of get this knight out, defending this pin that has obviously been there since the bishop went there. And then it will free me to use my queen, which I obviously haven't really been able to do. However, I have blocked my bishop off. So this is an option. Okay, there we go. Now the pin comes back to you. And any form of kind of mess around here, I'll think about. But I need this out and I need this there. Okay. A draw in this game is actually a -1 on my rating. So that's something to keep in mind. Yep, that was somewhat expected. We'll go back. And then you don't really want to do that. That just means all of your pawns are kind of open. You're very, very open in multiple ways. Let me just increase the height of my chair. There we go. There we go. Ah, there you go. So now that potentially meets that. That's still an option, but we just move back and then take. Yep, so that was expected. And now we are free to castle. The knight is now free to get involved over here. We could even throw this out, which makes this square kind of better for us. In fact, maybe... You know what, same again. I'm getting rid of your knights. I don't want your knights being around. And I want to get to this square. Or better yet, I want to... Yeah, okay. I want to get to this square now. I'm thinking we need to double up again. Okay, let's do that. Or do we just go crazy and go like pawn forward? It's a little bit crazy, but I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Is it though? Is it? Because then we've got ourselves this like we are like clamping down on this square. Okay, so there's the attack. And then if you go back, I'm going there. And I will sit on that square until you move me, basically. I did want to go this way, but that bishop and taking and moving my queen across, no. Didn't really want that. But this is the attack. That's the immediate threat. What is it? Checks, captures, attacks. This is an attack. That's the immediate threat. You've got to deal with that. So back you go. Or I suppose come forward, but I don't really know why you would do that. Because that would probably invite more trouble. Because if you don't move that bishop, I'm taking it. Understood. We'll go forward. Now the threats are here. There's that. And that can't come forward because of that. Okay, so what about rook up? If bishop across, pawn goes all the way there. No. Kick the bishop first. Kick the bishop first. Kick the bishop first. Get the bishop. Go away. Bishop out. Do something else. So I'm thinking. Well, I don't know where you're going, but it's obviously there, there, or all the way back around. Those are your options. At which point, we could get the rook lift going. Yeah, you know, rook lift up, and then we're moving across. We're getting over here. Are we though? Is that the idea? You're still stuck. There you go. That had to happen in order for you to try and kick the knight. It makes sense. So that's coming. That's the next move. Okay, we might be bringing the queen back. Knew it. Knew that was coming. Thank you for that. Well, I didn't know it was coming, but I thought I saw that and was like, well, you can't do that because this is open. The queen will be taken, so you can't do that. So I saw that. My opponent obviously didn't see that. I mean, it's not the worst. It's take, 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 take. So it's a queen for a knight. Well, it's a queen and a pawn for a knight and a rook, which is, well, definitely worse. Worse. Oh, straight away. Wow. Wow. Dang. Did not expect that. No. Okay, well, see, the problem is, that was a 15 minutes or so match. We're going to just check the analysis bar for a second, but I can't play another one because another one will take me like way longer than that. So let's just go to the beginning. The Hillbilly is not the best start, I'm going to say. That's relatively weak starting. We're down, according to the analysis bar, this entire time. Pushing back a little bit. Now, that was a bad move, but then we've made a bad move in response, apparently. That was a bad move. How curious. Correct move. That has let us in a little bit. We go for the pin, and then I just say, give me the knight. I'll take the knight. Again, same again. Just, I'll take the knight. Thank you. Blocked it. Attacked it again. Went onto that outpost square, which I think is a good freaking move. And then said, okay, get rid of your bishop. Get out of here, please. So the rook lift was a bit of a waste. It was maybe too slow of a move. And then the rook coming across, which again, I thought was maybe an okay move. Again, a bit slow. I really thought this was coming. And then they throw this out there. And I'm like, okay. Because the idea being, if you're that push, so what? Take, and then I'm pinned. The rook to, like, obviously, like, we can see it play out. It's not good. That I've got to move and then we take and that's it. You know, and we're down a piece. But of course, that is not what happened. So I got the king out the way, which apparently again was a weak move. Recognized that, said, okay, let's deal with that. And then instantly knew that was there because takes. I guess takes, but at this point you're just down. You're just down. We made it. We played a good game. I played. That was actually okay. That was actually okay. So we take a win. Let's quickly see what the stats update gives us. Rapid. All time. We're back above 1500. Whoop whoop. 60%, 29-1. We're back. Well, we're at 60%. That was where we were at anyway. And 29, 217, 28. Okay, so I just got to edit that to make that 29 and that 48. Okay, there we go. Thanks for watching, guys. That was a pretty good game. Pretty solid match. Just kind of, you know, we weren't at the right level the entire time. You know, we weren't playing perfectly. Of course, we're not going to. But I was thinking, and I do really think if I keep myself calm and just kind of evaluate, use the time. Use the time. I titled the last episode, Taking My Time. This one was very much more of the same. And when that opportunity arose, snap that bishop. You can't take back. The queen was vulnerable. We take the win. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.